I'm only taking one step at a time towards healing myself. I had to get out, I found a way out. No more living in pain or misery. It's all about protecting my energy. Keep the negative away from me, because I am just keeping my peace. Cut off everything that no longer was serving me, and I chose to start loving myself. I walk in my purpose, no looking back, I'm only going with it. B.O. standing there, a better version of me. I must say that I'm proud of me. It's not about how you feel, I'm living proof that God is real. So let me show you how to heal. Damn it, I'm wearing it well, cause I came a long way. My journey isn't yet complete, that's what it look like to heal. Damn it, I'm wearing it well, I'm proud of myself. It's nothing to it, you can do it, all you gotta do is just fight through it. Creative soul, creative soul, creative soul. Just fight through it. Creative soul, creative soul, creative soul, creative soul, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to Pain to Purpose podcast, where we have open discussions to heal together as a community. Today we are on episode 23, and it's our artist series. And our special guest is Keyz. Welcome, Keyz.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. I'm glad that you came onto the podcast.
Of course.
How was your day?
The day has been good. It's been a great week. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling energized. So doing all that I need to do to take care of me.
Good. All right. So we are glad to have you on the podcast. We're going to get into this music, and I'm going to let everybody know how I was in the right chat, the right place at the right time to be able to connect with Miss Keyz. So I am so excited to hear about everything that you've been working on, the motivational speaking. When I went through your social media, I was glad to see something positive. There's a lot of things on social media that we see, and it's not always positive. You come across people pages that they're not being their authentic self, and they're not educating or trying to put a smile on somebody's face. A lot of times it's bashing somebody else. And so to see, someone that really wants to see other people make it, they really want to see other people healed, and they are singing and motivating on their social media platforms as well as outside of that. That is definitely a blessing. So I commend you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So let's get into this story. So what's the story behind this beautiful voice?
As you know, my aunt is an actor, but I also have plenty of musicians, singers, just a well-rounded family. So I also grew up in church. So if you know about church, music is like one of the heart foundation things that bring people together, right? So that's just something that we've always done through Christmas, birthday parties, like just whatever the event is. Anytime we come together, we're always singing, we're beating on tables, like we vibe, right? Um, so my aunt will always sing to me. She'll sing like a melody or a note, and she'll have me copy off of her. So I'll just begin to pick it up, and I just learned to have my voice. And with my grandmother being a pastor, um, as you know, like a lot of times you have to play a lot of roles in the church when you are like one of those main people. So I began to sing, I began to lead praise and worship. Um, and then just grew a real passion for just music in general and start to do things in school and then outside of school as well. So yeah, that's kind of where everything started at.
So are you gonna tell our audience who your aunt is? I'll let you tell them.
Hattie, aka Mom from Tyler Perry. She's actually doing her own shows on Tubi. Go check her out on there as well. Mom's House. She got a lot of other things along the way as well. So yes, I'm sure y'all can tell she's super huge on music and singing and putting a light on people's faces as well. So it's just something that runs in our family, I guess you can say, to a sense.
Yeah. And it's real. You can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you were singing, when she would tell you to sing after her, you were very young. How old were you when you started? Do you remember?
To be younger than two, I'm talking about a baby, like you know, I could make noise. It's most likely, Um, yeah, I guess she just playing around with me and did it, and I caught on. She was like, "Wait, we on to something," and it just and she started doing melodies, and I would pick them up, and it'll just kind of become like a little fun game we played.
Okay. Okay. So when I saw you for the first time on social media, and she said, "You guys, my aunt, my niece is here," and I can see the smile on your face. I can see the smile on her face, and you
Mhm.
can feel the love. So much love from the both of you. You guys were so excited to see each other. And
Yeah.
then when I saw your pages and you can see when somebody is passionate about something. I could tell that you were passionate about family. You were passionate about, people changing their lives and doing something positive and really understanding how important it is to love themselves and to do things on their own. And so I was real nosy,
Yeah.
a good nosy. And so I saw this video, Fear is Your Poison.
Mm.
And that was one of the videos that I saw that you did. And I was really into it because fear has been a word that I struggled with for a very long time. Fear of what people may say about me, fear
Mhm.
about being judged. Are they going to like me? Are they going to turn on me because I feel this way? Should I do this the way this person wants me to do it? Because if I don't, I may not be loved by family. And so, even me writing my first book, there was fear there.
Mhm.
And after doing it, I heard someone say, whatever you want to do, if you feel fear, if you feel scared, do it. Do it and do it scared.
Mhm. There you
And
go.
so even with me starting the podcast, it's, you think about, is people going to listen in? Are
Yes.
they going to be tuned in? Are they going to support you? Am I doing the right thing? And
Mhm.
so I thank you for putting that out because even though I may had struggled with fear or didn't know what was going to happen, I was still praying and God showed me that this is right. You're
Mhm.
walking in the right direction. You're doing the right thing. And to even have you on here, I'm very grateful. So thank
Wow.
you so much. Like, please continue to put those motivational videos out to help people because I learned from the people that come on my podcast. I learned from the guests just like the audience do.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, this is so divine. I was literally just thinking about that moments before coming on here when it comes to feeling what you're saying about you specifically and just about people and myself. I think it's something that we all experience and deal with at some point of our lives, right? And it is important to push through that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing a lot of people going viral, talk about certain things or doing certain things, and you always have those negative comments. Oh, they can't dance, or oh, they look stupid or foolish, or this trend is tiring already. Y'all got 2 days to wrap it up, right? And it's like, okay, you can listen to these people, and you could be stopping your own blessing
Mm-hmm.
because you were about these two, three, four opinions of you when you really need to be worried about the opinion of God. God opinion is God. He always wants us to elevate. He wants us to grow. He wants us to be wealthy, right? He wants us to grow our platform. He wants us to meet our tribe. He wants us to meet the people that's going to support us, that's going to love us, that's going to embrace us, that's going to accept us for all of who we are, honestly, right? And the only way to do that is to not listen to the people that aren't for you so that you can find the people that are for you.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah.
So, how did you get to that point where you were like, I'm focused, I'm going to work on me and live for me? Because I see in your videos how you talk about spending time with yourself, spending that alone time and getting to know you.
Yeah. Um, I've intentionally been on this growth journey for quite a while. Honestly, I would say well over 10 years. But of course,
Mhm.
at certain points in the journey, it's been more intentional and tense than others. So I would say when I became like really intentional about this journey would be about 2019, maybe halfway, like 5 years ago during COVID. Um, and just going through life just like everybody else, with jobs, with relationships, with family, with friends, just reconsidering everything. And I think sometimes God can use that to redirect us and remind us that people can't do it for you. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care who they know. I don't care about none of these things. You have to rely on me to get it done. And until you realize that, you're gonna continue to bump your head against things, or you're gonna continue to be put in situations where you think you can rely on somebody for a certain thing, and it goes south. So at that point, that's when I really got really in tune with nature. That's kind of where it all started. Is getting out in nature, starting to journal. Reading into chakras and just learning more about the body, and deep diving into spirituality and learning about God and the higher power and all that encompasses what God is, right? God is love, God is consciousness, God is knowledge. Without knowledge, we're only going to repeat the history. So it's like, okay, I want to be better than grandma, I want to be better than mom, I want to be better than auntie. How can I do that? By taking, take the meat, throw away the bones, and continue to learn, keep growing on top of the knowledge that I already have learned. So I kind of just went into my own journey then, and had to like really like focus in with just God and say, okay, I hear what mama's saying, I hear what this person saying, I hear what friends saying, but what are you saying?
Mhm.
What are you saying? And I could hear wrong at some point in times, but unless I try and figure it out, I can't really figure out what is really for me. So far so good. And it's not to say I got everything right, but I'm doing something right? Because
Yeah.
obviously
Nobody's perfect.
growth, right? Exactly. We're all human. We're never going to be perfect. But
Right.
long as you're trying, all God wants is our yes. All God wants is our efforts. And if you would just do that, he will take care of the rest. And I believe that wholeheartedly.
And it's so important that you get to know him for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, well, a lot of people, their grandma took them to church or their mom, but
Mhm.
them taking you to church is so much different than you reading and
Yeah,
praying to him for yourself and getting to know him for yourself. Got
exactly.
to know him for yourself. You can't expect for everybody else to do it for you. And that's why the pastors, when they preach too, they tell you to open up your Bible so you can follow along.
Right.
And even if they don't read the whole chapter, they'll tell you go home and read on this so that you can know and understand it for yourself. You
Yeah.
can't believe everything that you hear. So they giving you the scripture
Yeah.
to do the work.
Exactly. And that's their only job to do. Pastor, mama, anybody before us that has had some type of influence on our life. Their only job is to say, hey, this is what I learned, this is what works for me, this is what I feel is right. And here, because I want you to get it right too. Just make it
Right.
work.
So I want to know, what's the Royal Squad?
Say that again.
The Royal Squad.
Royal tribe. Royal
Oh,
tribe.
Royal Tribe. Okay, I'm sorry. Royal Tribe.
Royal tribe is my tribe, is my people. I believe we are kings and queens. I believe that we are royalty. And when you are royalty, you operate as royalty. You operate as the 10%, the 1%. We're not like everybody else. We're the weirdos. We're the people that's misunderstood. We're the black sheep. We're the people that often are misunderstood. We're the people that people overlook often, right? We're the
Mhm.
people that may have dealt with insecurities and bullying, and we're trying to find ourselves. Not only are we trying to find ourselves, we are finding ourselves. We're putting in the work. That's the most important part of it, because it's a lot of people that say they want to heal, they say they want to stop repeating like the toxic behaviors, right? But they're not actually ready to do the work. So it's like, you close, you can be in the room, but you just can't be at my table. My table is for my table is for the people that's actually ready to do the work, and they're tired of being tired. Seriously, because that's what it takes. I used to be very quiet, very soft spoken, very much a people pleaser. Who I am today, like people from back home, people from my childhood, I'm pretty sure they see my page and they're literally blown away. Like, who is this? I'm
Really?
totally different because I got tired of being tired.
Yeah. Sometimes you get tired and people can drain you. On this healing journey for me, I was praying and I asked God at the beginning of this, if there's anybody that's around me that's not for me, they're going to be against me because of my book or because of the things that I'm doing, remove them. Now, here's the thing you got to understand for our audience.
Talk to me.
You got to be careful about what you pray for.
Come on.
You pray, I'm just going to make up a name, okay? When Keisha don't call you or you don't hear from Keisha or you don't hear from Sally, or they acting a little different, and I haven't heard from this person. Wait a minute, I did. I prayed that prayer.
Right.
So God is showing me who is really for me, who
Yeah.
is really going to be here to support me through this journey. And I've met some amazing people that I never knew that I would meet or even be on my platform. And
Yeah.
I prayed and I asked God, even through this, open up doors bigger than I can ever imagine. But I want people that have the right heart to be around me. I want authentic people. I don't want to sit around people that's sitting around judging people, that's making people feel uncomfortable. I don't want anybody that's sitting around being negative or doing things intentionally to hurt people. I want no parts of that. I don't
Yeah.
want to be around the negativity. I want to be around positivity. And every day we have another day to be a better us.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting around people that's not encouraging you, that's being negative, that's doing things to intentionally hurt people, it's not helping. And so part of your purpose, you have to be with the ones that's trying to walk in their purpose.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
that's so important.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys don't forget, be careful what you pray for.
For real. And it comfortable, and I feel like sometimes you can even pray the prayer and you will mean it in your heart, but you don't mean it in your head. I've done that. Like, God, I don't want to lose this person. I don't want those people. I'm loyal, and I'm down for people. So it's like, ooh, I don't want to lose them. But at the same time, if you see something that I don't see, then do what you need to do. Do the work, because you know the end all be all, right? So
And people will see that you have a good heart too and take advantage.
all the time. Oh yeah.
They
Most
definitely will do that.
Yeah, they gonna see that light. The light attract the most, right?
Yes, yes, most definitely. So, do you have a favorite scripture or a favorite quote?
Um, I can do all things through Christ. That strengthens me always. This, I would say, that's one of my go-tos. Um, I don't think I have any others specifically.
That one is good. We
Yeah,
all need that one.
that's right. Seriously.
We all can use that one.
Yes, yes.
In every area of our life. We all can
That's
use
what I
that.
was about to say. In every area of our life, I like to live life with no limits, no limitations. Like, God, take me as far as you want to take me, farther than I can ever imagine, that I could ever think or dream
Yes.
of. That's how I wake up every day and live my life with no limits, just prepared to go wherever, whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's no limits to God, and I'm the child of God. God is within me, so why would I put limits on myself? If
You
this
know,
job is not for me, if I can make more money than this, let's do it. If I can have better friends than this, let's do it. If I can have a better relationship than this, let's do it. A better car, whatever. Let's go.
think big
You feel me? Period.
because he's a big God
Exactly.
and there's nothing too hard for him to do.
Yes.
And he's definitely helped me through a lot through this journey. I couldn't have done any of this without him.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing without him.
Too.
Everything that I have is because of God. So I am very grateful.
Yes.
So I also heard you sing this song, I'm Available. And so are you gonna give us just a little bit of I'm available?
Ooh, what's the words, Lord? I don't even.
You sing I'm available to you. My
Right. Okay.
will I give to
Right
you.
there. Lord, I'm available to you.
My will I give to you.
My will I give to you. I'll do what you say, do you me, Lord, and show some other way. Enable me to say, my storage is empty and I am available to you.
Thank you. I
Mm-hmm.
got a 2-for-1 special. I'm happy now.
Good, good.
I wrote it down. Like, don't forget to ask
Ooh, just in case, you never know.
just in case.
That's how you know you come in a good mood, because baby, who? I
I
do
downloaded
not
the
like being
clip.
asked to sing.
I downloaded the clip just in case. I was gonna grab it and play the clip just in case.
Period. Okay. Yeah, I blessed y'all today. Y'all got lucky.
Thank you. So tell us what's next for you.
Woo. Um. Definitely got to put some music out this year. I cannot let another year go by
Yes.
without putting some music. So I'm working on some music. I also do photography and videography. So I do a lot of business and branding type projects. I've been getting to short films as well a little bit. So and I don't know how soon because that's going to be more of a process since I'm on the learning curve right now. But hopefully I'll be doing some stuff and also doing some stuff with my aunt as well with some of her production things. Um, I'm also a musician. I play keys. So I am a part of a all-female band out here in Alabama. So just gigging it out. I perform and just continue to grow. Definitely deep diving more into my inspirational speaking. I have a podcast, Compass Scope, that I previously started a couple years ago. So I'm actually getting ready to bring that back within the next couple of weeks. Um, so yeah, I got a lot of things. I like to stay busy. I got a lot of things I'm working on.
That's good. So when do you find time for yourself with all this that you have going on? All this greatness you have going on?
um,
I didn't see you out in the grass and walking the dog. Now When do you have time to do this?
I make time. I have to make time, and if I don't, God make me make time. Um, in whatever way I am, as extroverted and as much as I love to give.
Mhm.
Um, I know it's just as important to pour into myself, and God has like really revealed that to me within the last couple of years, which is kind of one of the ultimate reasons why I even went on this journey. Right, is because I learned like, okay, you giving to everybody else, but you can't. You gotta give to you.
Pour
You
into
can't,
you.
yeah, you can't look for other people to give to you. So self love is something that I'm a huge advocate for, along with mental health. I feel like self love plays a humongous part in mental health, right? Because we got to do the work. We got to be the ones to invest in ourselves and not look for other people to make that investment for us. So yeah, I make it a habit, and I feel like after you do it for so long, um, when you don't do it, you can feel it. You can feel yourself getting drained. You feel yourself losing patience. You feel yourself just not wanting to show up for other people, get more irritated. And I feel like when those moments comes, I'm like, okay, uh, my patience getting short. I need to go and shut in. I need to go focus on myself, and I listen to my body, and I do just that so I can get myself back where I need to be at. So I won't be out here just turning up on folks.
No, we don't want you to do that,
You
kid.
know, I want to stay sweet. I want to stay
Mhm.
sweet, you know? So yeah, I make
Most
sure I do the work.
definitely.
So when I show up for my friends, when they need a listening voice, when they need advice, I can think clearly, right? And logically. So yeah, I'm one of those people like when you do something you can't take it back. When you say something you can't take it back. You know, when something happens, you can say I'm sorry, but that doesn't make it not happen, right? Once something is done, it's done. And I carry that with me. So I'm very intentional about how I move, how I speak, who I spend time with, and just making sure I am my best self when I'm showing up for other people and when I'm around other people. If I feel like I'm not in that place, then I'll see y'all next time. I think I need to stay in. I need to spend a little bit more time with me this week or this day.
That's good. Thank you for that. Because
Yeah.
I definitely need to, get out, touch some grass, and spend a little time, with myself. I with working full time and doing the podcast and
Hmm.
other projects. I need to spend some time
You
with
have.
just me, enjoying me.
Hmm.
Even if it's just to go get a massage or, go get a pedicure.
Exactly.
Ooh, those be feeling so good. But
Right?
I definitely need
It
to
sounds like you need one. You might need to go and book it.
well, listen, I'll go and get a pedicure, right?
Hmm.
And they be trying to talk to me, and I'll be trying to sleep during that time. I don't want to talk. I want to sleep. This is, my me time.
Headphones, like
Huh?
got to bring some headphones. Kind of find that in between. Sometimes I'll
I
do
will
that.
be listening to the music, and they'll still be trying to talk to me. And so,
People will do that. You're right.
so I do go get my pedicures. Okay. Now I braid. I do hair, so I don't get my nails done like I used to with acrylics, but I do go get my pedicures. But I definitely need to just get out and take a walk or go get a massage.
Yeah.
Something I haven't done in a while because I'm always working.
Mhm.
Always thinking of the next project or working on the next project. So
Mhm.
thank you for reminding me that I need some me time.
And I'm gonna keep on reminding you. I'm gonna keep on reminding everyone, all the people, because it's very important, and we never know like the impact it has on our life. You know, a lot of times we have these moments of like emotional instability where our emotions is everywhere, and our sickness, right? When you get sickness, when you're starting to have pains in your body and things like that, that's a result of not taking care of ourselves. So it can go deep. It can go deep. So yeah, it's a part of your health, your being. It affects every part of you, your mind, body, and your spirit. So it's
Yeah.
it's imperative, literally, to do it. It's medicine. So yeah. We have to get it done. No one else is gonna do it for us. So if we don't make that time, it's not gonna happen. And that's what you have to do. You have to literally be intentional and make the time, just like how we make time to do everything else and talk on the phone and scroll on social media and watch TV and whatever else. Make time for self. Put it
Yes,
in your schedule every week. Yeah.
that's good. Thank you for that. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our audience before we close out?
Um, I'll just end by saying keep going even when it's hard, even when you fall off, even when you don't feel like it. Because I feel like that's when the change really happens, is when you push past that threshold of not feeling like doing it, when you push past that threshold of being uncomfortable because of people opinions of you, when you push past that threshold of your past life and what you're used to doing and your old habits, and you're trying to create new habits. You have to keep going. You have to keep doing it. Don't just stop when it gets hard. Don't just stop just because you took a week or you took a month off. Pick it back up and keep going. And at some point of time, you'll build momentum and it'll become natural for you to do these things. And before you know it, you'll be flourishing. And it'll be no stopping at that point. Literally, nothing can stop you.
All right, good. And for our audience, do not forget we have Pain to Purpose podcast shirts and we have tumblers still. Don't forget about our tumblers. You can order the tumblers. Go onto my website. I'm sorry, my email. You can email me at creativesoul.business@gmail.com for the Pain to Purpose podcast shirts and the tumblers. Do not forget, I have 2 books out on Amazon, the affirmation coloring book for little girls that is called Wonderfully Made, and also my first book, Tears of a Shattered Heart. Do not forget, it's only pain until you discover your purpose and start your healing journey. I'll see you next time. Bye.